for some, well, since a kid, but I wasn't on no El Chapo list.
Did it ever dawn on you?
But I got some crazy stories about you know, I remember one time I was dealing with a connect, and at this gonna sound horrible, but I put my mom up for collateral.
What?
Yeah, I was getting I was getting a bunch of keys, and they was like, well, you guys show me where your mom live at, because if you run off on this, we can't afford you to run off.
Right.
And I was like, I ain't had no intentions of running off.
Right.
So I was like, I'll show you. And I.
It's crazy because, you know, like, shout out to my nigga Plea, man. R.I.P. him and all that, man. But it's crazy because he was locked up at this time and shit. And before he got booked, he had ooped me to this connect and all that shit, you heard? So, you know, I was, you know, if anybody know me, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, that boy, that was my shit, you heard? So, you know, I was into that shit, you know, big, real heavy and all that. So, like I said before, my man, God bless his soul, before he got booked, he ooped me to this connect and all that. So,
Are you here for the service?
No,
Church?
sir.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Have a good one, okay? So, he set me up with this connect. So, I feel like, man, DC as well is like, I guess, you know, he wanted to trust me, whatever the case may be. So, like I said, once again, if anybody, you know me, I was putting my numbers in that, you know, in that boy, you know what I mean? And I'm not, you know, glorifying it or nothing like that. This is just my story, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. So, I wanted to get, you know, at the time, I needed a heavy shipment. Like I said, my man was booked and all that shit. So, he, before he got booked, you know, he ooped me to, you know, nigga like, yo, well, you know, in your lane that you fuck with, you know, this is my nigga, whatever the case may be. I met him, you know, chopped it up with him and shit like that. So if I did need him, you know, my man's about to go sit up for a minute and shit like that, you know, it'll be a go, I'll be good. So, I forget what happened. I remember I had the nigga number. So like I said, my man was, you know, booked. So I hit the nigga. So he's like, yo, G, I'll give you anything you want, man, whatever, man. You know what I mean? You ain't even gotta, you know, just hold your bread, whatever. I'll give you anything you want, but, you know, you got to, you know, show me where, you know, where your moms live or something like that. So that way I know, you know, that you for real about your shit. So like me, I ain't got no intentions of running off on nobody, no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was looking for a live connect. So that way, you know, because where I was at, you know, doing my thing, where I was at, you know, that shit 10 hours in the town, whatever the case may be, where I was at, that shit was motherfucking 25 a bag, you heard? So just think about it, 4 bags, you know, on my block, that shit was only $40, but 4 bags, you know, up north, that shit was $100. So, you know, and niggas say, yo, you ain't gotta worry about coming to get it, whatever. Whenever you need it, you know, I'll bring it to you and all that shit. So, you know, like I said, whoever know me, knowing that lane, I was doing my numbers, man. Period, man. Niggas know Poe was putting his numbers in the joint. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, I wasn't no big time, no shit like that, whatever the case may be. But listen, man, I was doing my thing, man. You heard? So anyway, he was like, yo, so you know, what you want or something like that, whatever. So I told him, nigga, you know, I was just trying to see, you know, where he was at, whatever. So I said, yo, I need like 200 bundles, man. And he was like, what? 200? All right. He said, yo, listen, man. I said, yo, listen, man. It's either yes or no, whatever, man. He said, yo, you could handle that? He said, what? So anyway, we made a time, you know, or whatever. This ain't no bullshit. Like I said, if anybody know my bop, whatever the case may be, if anybody know my bop, man, y'all niggas know, man. Poe's definitely telling the truth. Ain't nothing about to lie about no shit like this. Like I said, I'm not glorifying just my story. When I see, you know, the man DC shit, that shit bugged me out. So anyway, I called him. He brung it straight, you know, straight and came straight to my mom's crib, this, that, and the third. So we chopped it up and shit like that. And it was a go from there. Nobody never knew no shit like this. Nobody, I never told nobody no shit like this, whatever. But like I said, I ain't had no intentions on running off or no shit like that. I said, damn, when my man sitting down, this is a motherfucking mean connect right here, I'll be good. So, like I said, I got wild stories, real quick. For instance, this nigga who's sitting down right now, whatever the case may be, right? So, me and the connect now, we cool as shit, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, from there, you already know, went to the mall. It's bugged out because I was getting the bundles for like $50 a bundle or some shit like that. So just think about it. On the arm, 200 bundles at $50 a motherfucking bundle, you heard? From there, it was a weight situation. I ain't fucking with no bundles, and I'm going to get weight. You heard? So one time, so now my man, God bless the dead, my man P coming home. But real quick, before my man P came home and shit like that, me and the boy, me and the connect, we doing us. You know what I mean? We doing us. So one time, this nigga who's sitting down from my block and all that shit, you know what I mean? We got into a situation. So I'm coming out the car wash and all that shit. So nigga hit my wifey car. Windows and shit fucked it up. So now the connect that I'm fucking with and all that shit took my car to him and all that. But before, shit popped off, niggas seen when I jumped out the V, niggas scattered. Niggas already knew, like, oh shit, it's about to be a problem. So anyway, I'm like, getting the shit. I get in the V, I go down to the next block. I get car follow me and all this shit. Like, yo, chill, yo, look, yo. Like, yo, we know who did that, whatever. Like, yo, I like, niggas ain't giving a fuck about no police, but good looking. So now I go to my connect because I was gonna go holler at him anyway, So I go to my connect. So my connect like, yo, you know what? Yo, leave your car here. I'm gonna give you one of my joints. So he gave me the car with the stash and all that shit. So me and wifey, we coming back. So as we coming back, we came back through my block. So we see the nigga right there on the block. But before that, my connect was like, yo, what you want done, man? Because I'm the money. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas ain't letting the money be fucked with, you heard? So niggas like, yo, so, what you want done, man? Like, what you want done? Like I say, I grew up with the nigga and all that shit. Whatever, and I was getting money, so, I'm like, yo, let that shit go. But it's crazy because when I slid right through the block, me and wifey, this shit, I'm not lying at all. When I slid right through the block, nigga was sitting right there on the block. He didn't even know, that nigga keeping lights out for him and all that. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy, like I said, man. Get back to the story, not to get out of pocket. Get out of fuck up news place where I was at and shit like that. But yeah, man. So I told her, show the nigga. He met me where my mom's and that and shit like that. So he seemed like, oh shit, like like this nigga damn sure like niggas official. Cause a lot of times niggas ain't doing that. Show niggas their moms live or they even show where they live at. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this because of bad intentions, just that niggas ain't showing niggas where niggas, where niggas sleep at all that, just in case if it's a situation or something like that, you heard? But so it was crazy. So now, like I said, me and him, we doing us, whatever the case may be. Another time, now my man, God bless the dead, my man P, he on his way home. So I'm on my way down to the town and shit like that. I'm about to go shopping and all this shit. And God bless my nigga P. P, this, I'm not fronting me. So he called my phone and all that shit, because, we kept in touch and all that. So he called my phone. So he like, yo, I'm on my way up there, whatever the case may be. I'm like, yo, I'm on my way, down that way. I'm about to go shopping. So he's like, yo, just pull over on the side, whatever. I forgot. I think it was Hopewell Junction, or I forgot where I had pulled over on the side. Met up with him and shit like that. So I gave the nigga some bread and shit like that. So he's seen what I was doing. Like, yo, what? Yo, nigga, you do, so, I let him know real quick, like, yeah, me and boy, we did, doing what we do, whatever the case may be, and, he like, yo, say no more. So, I continue to go to the town. He continued to go where he was going. Like I said, he just came home, but I'm gonna tell you, saying, yo, listen, man. So he knew what lane I was in, doing what I was doing and all that. This is my word. The next day, nigga hit my phone, nigga was like, yo, come ride with me. Like I told you, he just came home, man. God bless. My nigga Pete just came home. I ride with the nigga somewhere, man. I forgot where we was at in the Bronx, man, real quick, man. This motherfucker nigga, man, whatever building we went to, whatever. He went inside. I chilled. 5 to 10 minutes. Wasn't even 10 minutes, man. 5 to 10 minutes, man. This nigga come back outside. Wild bread. This nigga probably had like 10 bands, 15 bands or some shit. So now he jumped in the V. We going to I'm gonna go see another one of his mans, some shit like that. This nigga come to the car. This nigga got like 150 motherfucker. Like your hair, nigga. Like I'm like, yo, what the fuck, like. You know, it's just, yo, man, just so many stories, man. But that, man, DC story right there, that shit bugged me out because it was like, damn, man, like, on some real shit. Like, I know what the nigga, when he was talking about, when he's like, yo, you know, I had my mom's for collateral type shit. Like, you know what I mean? But you already know what it is, man. Out the way, never the loop, man, is the merch, man. We coming. So, y'all niggas know the vibes, man. You already know what it is, man. Pofam TV. Is the channel. I'm about to go get this cutting all this shit, man. Go chop it up with my guy and all that shit, man. But like I said, man, I ain't never glorifying no story, nothing like that, man. Just a part of my life, you heard? And Po, I'm out. I holler. You know the vibe. Like, share, subscribe, man. Let's get this motherfucking channel popping, man. All true stories, man. Po, I'm out. I holler. You know the vibes.